Are they all? So is the Silk Road shut down?
Yeah.
Okay, so are there a number of eBay-like sites, or are they like sites where it's like Joe's Weed, come to Joe's Weed, and they sell all their own?
Yeah, there's a little bit
drugs
of both.
And
Yeah.
Are people building standalone companies on the dark web? I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So you're right. So there's sort of main sort of crypto markets, the eBay style ones like Silk Road, and when Silk Road was in operation, it pretty much had a monopoly on the trade. There were other little ones out there. Yep. People were trying to copy it, but why would you go anywhere else when that was
most reputable?
Most reputable, and
the Amazon of the dark web.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. So that was the sort of the one-stop shop, and it worked really well for its intended purpose. But yeah, once that shut down, the market decentralized and fragmented. So people realized that, all right, actually cops can bust us. But here's the weird thing, though. Most of the sites that have been taken offline have not been taken offline because of police. They do these things called an exit scam. So the way these sites work, it's all about how to generate trust in an anonymous online environment. So the way these sites work is they'll go, all right, Doc wants to sell some crack. I want to buy some crack. So, I order it off you. It's untraceable, unrefundable Bitcoins. So I don't actually send it straight to you. It goes to the administrator of the site, and he holds it until my crack arrives. And then I go, right.
It's like an escrow account.
It is an escrow account.
Yes.
Exactly. So what happens over a period of time, the bigger and bigger the site gets, the more and more money is being held in these escrow accounts.
Yep.
And at some point, the administrator of the site goes, look, I've been doing this for 6 months. We haven't got busted. There's 60 million in, this escrow account now. I can just walk away, go to the Bahamas or whatever. So at some point, this is the most common way these sites go offline. Someone just shuts their laptop and nicks off.
What? Yeah. Oh my God, that's so ridiculous. So... Oh, that's fast. So, with these sites, one of the things I was going to ask is, are the sites illegal?
Would
they go to jail for being at the middle?
Yeah.
Well, because they are selling drugs, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
They're just the middleman, but the bigger middleman.
Yeah. So they're facilitating, the trade.
Yeah.
And it's weird because we see really disparate sentencing with this. So yeah, Ross Ulbricht, the guy who was convicted of running Silk Road, he ended up getting a double life sentence plus 30 years. So he will be in prison, barring a miracle for the rest of his days.
Oh, far out. Where was that guy from?
He's American. He actually lived in Melbourne for a while.
Oh, really?
He was running the whole thing, from his laptop using public Wi-Fi at a public library in San Francisco.
Far out. That's kind of a bit sad because that's such a funny story. He would have been like, I'm taking the piss here. This is great. And it cost him his whole entire life.
Oh, yeah. And he did this.
Out.
And he was actually really politically motivated. Like, he was staunch libertarian, vociferous, anti-war on drugs kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he created, the Uber. There was actually it's a better way of getting drugs from A to B. If people are going to buy illicit drugs. Safer, you're eliminating the street trade.
He went to jail forever for it.
Yeah, and he... and the weird thing is that's more money than more time than we give to pedophiles or to terrorists or whatever. So
wild. But
the reason was in the end he was overtly political about it. He was like, no, this is about screwing the FBI, screwing the DEA. They're the real criminals here. And he did this 10-page interview with Forbes magazine. About 3 months before he was captured. And he was like, look, the war on drugs is over. We've won it. The guys with the bongs won.
Yeah.
It seems a bit like hubris now because he was busted shortly after. But he really pissed off these...
Oh, man. The worst people in the world you want to piss off.
Yeah, they don't take the joke. And he made them look like fools. Yeah. And so, when it came time to throw the book, they threw every book that they could. Oh, man.
That's a really sad story, actually,
to
be honest. Well, it depends where you sit on the war on drugs and the... War on consciousness, to borrow another term from another bloke who I read his books. But I think it's just that's quite sad in a way. I don't know him. He might have been a terrible guy. I don't know. He might have been at it for terrible reasons. But